Right, good morning, everyone. What is the date? It's 2nd of April. So, 11th of April is the day of the trial. Depp versus Heard, Virginia defamation. Um, yeah, um, I've just got a few points regarding the UK trial, regarding this trial. Right. So there was a number of things that were a bit suspect in the UK trial, and it's public knowledge. Um, let's have a look. Yes, conflict of interests. Um, Mr. Justice Nicol. Um, uh, it was found that Nicol J and his wife had a personal relationship with the Murdoch family, who owned the Sun. The judge's son, Robert Palmer, works for Talk Radio, a sister company of The Sun, owned by Rupert Murdoch. We found an article written by Andrew Nicol from February 1982 when he was writing press articles as a practising barrister. After being exposed by Johnny Depp fans, Robert Palmer deleted the information relating to his post at Talk Radio from his Twitter account, seeking to conceal links of the mainstream media magnate Murdoch and News Corp, the ultimate beneficial owner of both Talk Radio and News Group Newspapers Limited. It was Dan Wootton of The Sun, also a host of Talk Radio's Drive Time show and a close associate of Robert Palmer, who wrote the defamatory article to start with. Doesn't look great straight away, especially because a lot of the things in the trial, such as expert witnesses, when they were needed, Depp wanted to get expert witnesses, people that were with him at the time of these alleged events, and he wasn't allowed. The judge just said no expert witnesses. So very, very strange. And let's there was a number of things like the feces in the bed, like that is a big point. You know, that shows a lot about someone's character and their their psychology. It was ignored. It was just ignored. Unfortunately, here in the UK, the legal system is very archaic, um, meaning like um, sorry, I got sidetracked. Meaning that laws don't tend to change very often, no matter how ridiculous they are. It's very old fashioned. Oh man, sorry, I messaged someone yesterday and now they're spamming me. Right, let's have a look. Right, so this is a number of things. Hopefully it will be a fair trial, and I believe it will in Virginia. Right, let's start. She punched him and said she could not promise to abuse him again. I believe that was in a text. She said, I can't promise not to hit you again. She secretly videotaped him when he's cross-legged, head back. He looks pretty comatose. He has ice cream running down his legs. To me, it looks like maybe he's taken an opiate. But then again, that's just my speculation. He may have been working 12-hour days. He was very tired. But to me, that just shows, it doesn't show what is trying to be portrayed. Um, I just see a sad person who couldn't defend himself, let alone abuse someone else. Right, secretly videotaped and sound recorded him, baiting him. I just heard this. It's ridiculous. She's literally trying to put words in his mouth. It's like she's saying, "Oh, but you did hit me, right?" And he's saying, "What are you talking about?" And then there was another there was like a video where he's swept all the things off the all the like the alcoholic um, bottles off of a bar, but it's clearly out of frustration. Um, it doesn't prove anything to me. She cut her own hair and said he had pulled it out. The hair, you can see it's cut halfway. I don't know if this has been verified, but it did not look like it had been pulled out. Staged an outburst by throwing wine on the walls and carpet before calling LAPD. The LAPD could the timestamps don't add up, and that's something else I'm going to get to about them hiding evidence. Heard's side. LAPD seen laughing in elevator over the ridiculousness of the situation. You know, like in a lot of the other videos, if the situation had been serious, they certainly wouldn't be laughing. She had an affair with Elon Musk. She denied it. Had an affair with James Franco. Again, she denied it. But the James Franco one, she was seen on CCTV looking very cozy, snuggled up in an elevator. Has not sent Depp's legal team the correct documentation for analysis, even though she was to do this by law. She's had her legal team has had months to do this, and from what I'm hearing, they may just remove that evidence, so it could be very damaging for her. Hopefully they'll give Depp the option. You know, would you like to use this information or not? Because it's just going to open up her psyche on the situation. She seems to rewrite the truth, and it's very, very far fetched. And she's always the victim. Like when she went on the James Corden show, you know, she's got like a black eye, and apparently she had a broken nose. It didn't look that way to me. But one thing I noticed, her lips are very chapped, like more chapped than any lips I've ever seen before. And you know, the only way to have that is if you were either constantly biting your lips, snowboarding in Aspen for bloody 3 weeks, or going 12 rounds with Mike Tyson. You know, it's very far fetched. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Refused expert witnesses and questionable connections. Yeah, so it's also been alleged that Rupert Murdoch is backing Amber Heard in this trial as well. That's just my opinion, but it's very suspect. It's not one or two things. I'm going to re-look over her deposition, and Johnny's as well. I can't actually remember seeing Johnny's, but maybe that's just because it was so normal. You know, you tend to remember things the more eventful they are. But yeah, we're almost there, and hopefully we can get justice for Johnny in this one. Right, I'll be keeping a close eye on this, and I will be updating you. Thank you for watching. Like and sub. Scott out. Peace.